Hey everyone, welcome back to GeForce. I'm Julian, and I'm here with none other than Cliff Bleszinski, which can only mean we're talking about LawBreakers. This game has been announced about 2 years ago. They've been working on it. It's been tantalizing us every time they come out with more footage. So I want to ask you, what's going on with LawBreakers right now?
So right now the team has been heads down in the lab working on the new characters, the new game modes, the new arenas. It is a character-based first-person shooter where you're defying the laws of gravity by way of grappling hooks, jetpacks, things like that. The thing about this game, beyond the gravity-defying moments and whatnot, is that you really have to aim with this game. None of the ultimates are essentially just a win button. Even if you hit your Q ability after like 60 seconds, you still have to aim and do something interesting to either take out your enemies or support your teammates.
When you set out to make this game way back when it was codenamed Blue Streak, right? What were you saying? Like, I want something that like recaptures this kind of crazy, frantic Doom vibe, or
there's a little bit of that kind of old school kind of shooter DNA in it. But as we looked at kind of like what was popular these days and what gamers expected out of depth in a game, they really expected more than just guns. You know, they wanted the ability to kind of play their own way, and that also involves different abilities on a different timer, different character sizes, different health abilities, things like that. Sometimes intel is a factor. One of the characters can throw a intel knife that you can see enemies through walls, so you can anticipate them coming. But all that stuff doesn't matter if you can't share it with your friends, and that's why we're unveiling ShadowPlay highlights at the NVIDIA event yesterday.
Something we're very excited about with LawBreakers is you guys have the first to implement NVIDIA's new ShadowPlay highlights system.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so that was a really exciting thing. We started over the past year or so co-creating an API and basically have the game kind of talk to GeForce experience and kind of trigger all these cool moments in the GeForce experience.
I can see that with a single-player game being easy when there's like a set piece coming off, but how do you do that with like a fast-paced multiplayer game like LawBreakers?
Yeah, that's a really good question. So, I think the key thing is, in a multiplayer game nowadays, you have like many scoring events, right? So I think we have like 200 different scoring events. It's about annihilation, it's about kills, but also using certain abilities in a certain order, all that kind of stuff. We know you are on a killing spree, we know that cool stuff is happening, and then we kind of tag that metadata and we automatically use that to save that clip.
And people can start signing up for the open beta, right?
Yeah, absolutely. So we had our alphas in the summer. We got a lot of feedback from the gamers out there. We sincerely appreciate all that. It's really about that back and forth, the cadence of the studio and the gamers right now.
Okay, well, you guys heard it here. Thank you so much. And if the game's half as fast as how he talks, it should be a wild one. So thank you so much for tuning in.
It's all that Red Bull.